Did you see me sneak away?
First of all, I did not know that this starting was not gonna. I did not know it was gonna like loop, so I thought it was just gonna disappear at 16 seconds. I was hoping it was because that was crazy. That little picture you got in the back, yeah, that's crazy. Oh. With you and Lestat, I just saw him. It's the whole experience. You have to experience it as a whole piece of art. But hello, y'all. Welcome.
Because I got up and you replaced with
Yeah, I was like, I looked away for like 2 seconds and it was a picture. I was like, does he have a cardboard cutout like in his place? I'm not really sure what's going on. But hey, y'all, welcome. We are the Laid Back Lens now for a lot of y'all, because I think last time y'all were here, we may have still been Kawaii Breed 123, but the channel is now the Laid Back Lens. And I want y'all to know that, because when the season starts, I don't want people to not know where we are. Okay. So whoever votes no in the poll deserves an eternity with Armand. Let me vote no. Not too much on my girl. We already started. Right. I said, hold on. Not too much on my girl. And we ain't even started yet. But hello. Hey, Vodka. Welcome back. What were we calling ourselves? The Fang Bangers? Welcome back.
I think that's what we left off on.
Yeah, that's what we left off on. We'll work on it. But still, I'm so excited. Let's start there.
I'm too. Very much so. The moment you told me there was whispers.
Oh, wait. You are not on your mic.
1 second.
That's probably why I can hear myself.
Probably.
I didn't think about it, but yes. I'm going to bring it up, because you know your mic like to
play around with
it. If you ain't right in front of it, it'd be like in the cutout.
What about now? Testing?
Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I'm very excited. We have had crumbs coming out. Like, we have been sharing crumbs in the Discord back and forth, like little pictures, the tour bus, little, what were they like doing? I guess outside of some theater or something, they were doing a concert. So we were like sharing that back and forth. But I'm excited we have enough content to actually go live and talk about it for the first time since last season. So, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start.
I mean, just like
I know.
We can't start with like, I think there was one article that we don't really have to like read. I took some like cliff notes of what I liked from it. But I guess we can, I guess just go into how are we feeling about the swell coming back, the tidal wave of content.
Yeah. They really they're giving us a lot right now. I'm very excited. We finally got something for Talamasca, which I don't know. That's going to be my question. How do you feel about them releasing Talamasca stuff with all this IWTV / the Vampire Lestat, which we got word that that's officially what it's going to be called. How do you feel about them waiting till then to release it? Do you think that was smart, or do you think that will kind of cover up any Talamasca news? Do you think that was a good move?
Think two things can be true at once. I think it definitely can serve the purpose of covering up whatever BS we potentially get from Talamasca, but I think it also serves as another benefit just to keep people engaged with the Talamasca or more interested in wanting to discover about the Talamasca. Like, we need to get more information about like kind of like inner workings of season 3 in combination with Talamasca airing in October, just because for me personally it's going to do a lot as far as motivating me.
Because just like, and while you were saying that, somebody popped up and they said exactly, I think we're all burnt from Mayfair Witches. And I hate that right now we only have 2 shows, so I feel like Talamasca has a lot on his shoulders, because we're like, okay, is this gonna be the only good one?
We 1-1.
We 1-1, and I feel like it has the ability to tilt it in either direction. So I'm real nervous. But yeah, I'm kind of in the same camp. I can see it working, because I don't think a lot of people were checking for Talamasca. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Are y'all checking for it? Like, is that on your lineup?
I was immediately Like the moment I realized that this is going to be a standalone thing, I was immediately like 50% don't care at all whatsoever, because I feel like it's more attached to Mayfair Witches than Interview.
Right.
I just felt like that. But now I also just heard it was a very short clip I sent in Discord too about Talamasca right after I sent the sneak peek. And it was basically this this girl giving an insider saying that pretty much this Talamasca is not going to be the same Talamasca you saw in Mayfair Witches. And I love the way she phrased it. She was like, I like to think of Mayfair Witches Talamasca as the New Orleans chapter. Y'all stay over there. We're going to focus on the entirety of the idea of Talamasca as a whole, which honestly, I love that was somebody's viewpoint of it. Because once again, I mean, we don't really got like full on confirmation of that. I don't know if this girl is talking out of her ass, but the fact that that is a line of thinking out there makes me happy.
Yeah, they have interested me enough, especially at the end of season 2 with that little bit. I'm glad that, just like you said, that it's not connected to Mayfair, because that's what I was thinking, like you. So I'm more curious about it.
I do think it's going to be connected to Mayfair Witches, but it's not like
all connected. But
that Talamasca we saw there is not just let's give that a show. You know what I mean? That's what I was hating.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking it was going to be that. And so if it's just like throughout their time, there's things they've been tracking, then, I can be cool with it. So maybe we should start off with that trailer.
I think that'd be good. Yeah, let's watch that, because I still haven't seen anything about it. I'm going into this forcibly optimistic.
Yeah, I don't know how I had no intention of watching it, but now I guess I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch it, but I wasn't excited. So let's go ahead. And also, Claire, I have not even cut on Mayfair, which is season 2. 1, because I don't have AMC Plus right now, and I was not about to pay for it for no Mayfair Witches.
See, the way I thought Claire was immediately talking about she didn't finish season 1, I never even processed the idea of starting a season 2. I forgot that season 2 was out, to be honest with you.
We are so shady. Wait, why is not my Wi-Fi never cut up? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. I am. My Wi-Fi never cuts up. That's crazy. Okay. Let me know if it gets choppy for y'all in the chat, because it's saying that. Yeah, Mayfair done got all the attempts it's gonna get out of me. Okay, so Twan, can you see it now? Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Let me turn this music off that I forgot was on. All right, let's get into it. Ooh, now one of my braids came up.
Love a transparent queen.
Through that door.
Sit with me, please. Welcome to the Talamasca.
Okay, shoot your shot.
For centuries, our order has protected the equilibrium of society. As a recruit, your task is to gather knowledge, and most of all, remain unseen. We keep tabs on the supernatural. We watch the vampires, the witches, the demons. We watch, and we're always there.
So why do you want me?
You have a rare talent, a talent that you conceal.
What power do you think you possess? They're lying to you. What the hell is going on?
There are forces at play that you could possibly understand.
You're hiding something from me.
Listen to me. You can't trust them.
time, Guy. Your mission begins now.
They're using you, kid. Who are you?
Okay.
Okay.
They did what they were supposed to do at the end. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yes.
At the end.
Bring me back in, because as soon as I heard that voice, I said,
exactly.
Okay. So
it's like Daniel's voice is like Morgan Freeman now. Like I'll just never forget it.
I know
hear
that
it
voice
in the corner of my mind.
Yes. Okay. So what are we thinking?
You want me to go first?
Yeah. You go first.
I am drum roll. I'm excited.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10. With
8.
What are we saying? 8. Okay.
8. And that's an enthusiasm. That's like an optimistic 8. If I'm giving like real, let's be real with myself, maybe a 7. But I'm like, you know what? Daniel took that up to an 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I'm hoping, we'll take it to a 9 if that doesn't happen at the final episode. Like if that's like mid-season, 9 for sure.
Yeah, I'm very curious. It has a lot of potential. I like shows like this. It kind of reminds me of the Fantastic Beast almost. Like something about it. It kind of reminds me of like it's like Harry Potter.
As soon as
like
he went up to it, I was like, "Bitch, is this 9 3/4?"
And even though the guy kind of reminds me of Eddie Redmayne, the main character. Yeah, he reminds me of him a lot. So it kind of is giving that energy. So I wonder if that's why they cast him, because they were like, realistically, that he would have been a perfect cast or person they wanted for that, but he's probably maybe doing something else, or he was a little older than maybe they wanted. But I could see that they maybe wanted him because it's definitely got that vibe for me. So I'm a little more interested. Like even on his own, like we heard demons, which I was like, oh, demons.
Oh yeah, I had like a list of a few things that stood out that made me excited from this, and did that being one of them. The introduction. The introduction.
Okay, on my papaya.
right. The introduction of demons, because anything that goes on in this, I'm immediately equating to potentially getting the same vibes in Interview. So if there's a chance that demons can pop up and Interview with a Vampire, and I get to see Lestat, you know what's crazy? You know you have an amazing main character. I just want to see that main character interact with anything. Demons, Love Island, me, anime characters. I want to see him, in Big Brother. Like I just want to see him interact with anything.
Yeah.
So like the demons aspect is dope. I like the idea, like you said, this is giving kind of like those type of vibes. Honestly, my immediate thought, and this is another reason why I got excited, because it made me immediately try to guess what his
power is.
Yeah, and I just like first thing that popped into my mind, it didn't even take a split second. I just instantly said, is he like a werewolf? Like is he one of the things that they didn't mention within the show? Maybe like they said they watch vampires, they watch witches, and then they brought up demons. But I feel like werewolves would be like the next thing you just like logically up.
I never thought about that.
Or
maybe he's a wizard.
Or that too. Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I hadn't even thought about like what his power would be. I'm also curious to know where in the timeline we are, since we do know that we have Eric there. Like I mean Daniel. His real name's Eric, sorry. But since we know he's there, like wait, which one? I'm curious to know where in the timeline we are. And he's older. So is this like vampire him? Is this like human him?
My brain is telling me vampire. Daniel Malloy showing up in an alley with glasses on in the dark, giving you advice. That's a vampire. Daniel Malloy would be at home drinking some wine, watching TV.
Oh yeah, because he did have glasses on. Well, he wears glasses though. Were they sunglasses?
They look like sunglasses. I think we can go back and check it out. But it's just that vibe. Why would Daniel be there in that way? I feel like that's just very him falling into his vampire.
Yeah, because we did see. Didn't he realize that they were tracking Armand? Like at the end, like in season 2, he was kind of catching. They were talking to him. So I guess it makes sense that if it's happening after season 2 or like kind of after he got turned, that makes the most sense, because he wouldn't know about them otherwise.
True. And if you're going to do any form of crossover, it would just make more sense to not like fuck up the pacing to like jump ahead X amount of time within this storyline to make it make sense for where we are. And interview.
We have not seen the casting for season 3. We were getting Talamasca out the way first before we started getting into Interview with the Vampire or the Vampire Lestat, which is going to be a hard switch to make. I know it's all kind of the same, but yeah. So we haven't gotten to that yet. But yeah, I'm a little bit more excited to see it, and I'm curious to know what is going to happen. But I'm into it.
I'm very much into it. I think I was, let's say, 5 ago, I was not as much. I was more interested. But if you told me to give the show a rating just based on interest and like what I know of it already, it would have probably been like a 6.
Yeah,
which is kind of like 8 into this. Like the interest is real now for me.
The only teeny tiny 2 concerns I have is along the lines of R, who said that. No, somebody said something like it reminded them of a CW teen show vibe. So it doesn't feel like it has the. I don't know if it's because IWTV, it was a period piece in a sense of it took place in older times where everything was just more decadent. I'm not sure if IWTV always felt so decadent because of the time period it took place in and where it was. But this show doesn't have that level of that level of richness to it. But I think that's on purpose because I do feel like IWTV is a romanticized view of everything because of Louis' viewpoint. So True. It could be that, but it makes everything else feel CW when it's not that.
So glad you mentioned that because when you brought that up, kind of for me made my feelings make sense. And like I feel like I can articulate it, I think.
Okay.
So like when you mention it feels like a CW show, like when I think of CW show, the first thing I do think of is like Green Arrow and Vampire Diaries. And these shows both do their best and their hardest, and sometimes they succeed at trying to nail and establish that like real dark type of weight to the show. But because of a lot of choices throughout the majority of the show and included budget, but a lot of mine is like some of y'all acting choices makes it feel very after school program plus or after dark.
It gives like very like film school.
Yeah.
Like the best way I can't articulate the feeling, but the feeling is like you want to give heavy, like sleek, dark, mysterious, but it's giving misty Seattle night with a leather jacket, but you want it leather.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I feel like Talamasca probably has like a skosh of that, right? But I don't think I've saw it within this little 2-minute trailer. I don't think I caught the exact same vibes as a full-on CW show. No. I saw elements of it, and I can't lie about that, but enough for me to feel, especially with a few of the actors that I just saw come across the screen already. Like I feel like we are just at a higher odds of getting quality television than we did with Mayfair Witches because only person I knew was the main character, and even that I was like, girl, her again.
And that's why my other concern is that the main character is a little stale. I got to see what his character is about because I can't take another stoic stale lead because y'all can't come out with Sam and Jacob giving us all this, and then we done gave Alexandra or whatever her name is a chance. Now, this little boy, if this part of his character to be mysterious and quiet and snarky, that's cute, whatever. He better give me some range. I need him to be written with some. He got to give me something. He can't just be here brooding the whole season. He ain't cute enough for all that. I mean, he cute, but
that was another part. I was like, okay, at least he's I would give him like cute. He's a little cute. He cute.
Yeah, his character, you can take him. He can be taken over the edge by his character.
Exactly, and I feel like just from what, like he's cemented in that type, that personality type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like hopefully there's room. He looks like his face just looks like it has the ability to give more. So I'm gonna pray.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a chance. I see what they was going for, so I'm just gonna hope that I hope that I'm not watching it the whole time, wishing that it was Eddie Redmayne the whole time. I just hope I don't watch it and feel like I could tell they wanted him and they couldn't get him. So we'll see.
Now, also, I thought it was very interesting that it feels like they did a lot of separating themselves from, or not separating themselves, but it could be my imagination, but it feels like they went out of their way to make sure there was no direct through line to Mayfair witches other than mentioning the word witches and the word Talamasca.
Right.
Like there was no indication that this is anywhere connected. There was no characters, there were no names, there was no Easter eggs for that show, in my opinion, from what I've seen of the show.
Do you think they know it's a wash?
But yes, girl, they have to. I mean, the fact that they made a second season and it did enough on Netflix to show up in their top 10 is something. But I don't think that these people are completely ignorant to the reception. So I feel like they're doing a little bit extra to like distance from Mayfair, but also tie the interview. Yeah, because like if you're gonna show David, wouldn't it just make sense to include some piece of Mayfair to like show consistency? Like there will be.
They've been trying. They've been trying to snatch people from the IWTV to bring on the shows. That's like their new thing. Like they had some kind of, I don't know. I didn't watch Mayfair Witches season 2. If anybody in the chat watched it, let me know. They had some little crossover reference in season 2. So if you know what that was, let me know. But yeah, they definitely wanted to right their wrongs. So I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm more excited than I ever was for Mayfair Witches, I think, for this from the get-go. So, you know, there's that.
I can't say that. I can't say that. You said you're more excited for Mayfair Witches than you ever.
No, I said I'm more excited for this than I ever was Mayfair Witches, based on the storyline.
Trying to throw Mayfair a rose. I was like, that was
no.
This did nothing for my interest in Mayfair.
No, like secret society that cleans up supernatural messes is just a trope I like anyway. So I feel like this is appealing to me.
Honestly, there are days where I really do miss, because I've already went back and rewatched both Charmed and Buffy several times at this point in time. I feel like I'm gonna wait for my next run through for a few more years. So this is kind of like sliding in there to kind of fill that hole as far as that archetype of a show, you know? Yeah. Like I really do feel like this sits really nice in that package. It can be cute. Buffy, Charmed, show, Talamasca, yeah.
They can do good with this one. Let's go. And I'm gonna pull up. I didn't see any. I'm just gonna pull up the article about the cast for season 3 of Interview with the Vampire, also known as the Vampire Lestat. So look, I'm going to
wait, because I haven't seen this at all.
First of all, if another season's I'm not missing another San Diego Comic-Con where they pop up. I'm not missing another one.
Is this you telling me we need to make Planet Trip?
We're going.
Okay.
We're going. Okay. I will throw you in a van if you say no.
You don't have to.
Okay.
The fact that I get a chance to see Sam Reid in person, girl, bitch, Miss Ma'am, the fact that you posted what you. Can we just really quickly pull up?
Yeah, you see how I was that when we what?
And that you posted in the Discord of him crowd surfing.
No, we're not pulling it up yet. We're gonna read the cast first, okay?
Fine. Because
I was freaking out about the bus. The rap on the bus. I got things to say. In the chat, did y'all see the bus rap? Like when they had the pictures of this little his tour bus, and they had the little hands all on the side, and then in the front, his hands were in a very particular way. I said, yeah, clocked it. I love this. I love it here. Okay, so Delaney will be back in Armand, and Assad will be back Assad as Armand. So they're both going to be back.
Flashbacks, I'm assuming.
I think Lestat's probably going to be haunted. I would assume.
Ooh, I would love it if Claudia could just be that petty little voice back like he was being.
Yeah, like how Louis had him. Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing I could think. Can't think of any.
It would honestly feel cheap, even though I would love it if Claudia somehow came back, like for real. It would feel so cheap if she did. So this would definitely need to be like a ghost or a flashback,
or just flashbacks. Yeah, so I could see her being back from that. And then we have Jennifer. I don't know who this is in the role of Gabriella. Mind y'all, I have not read the books.
I have not either.
So unless they was in Queen of the Damned, I don't know who these people are. It don't ruin nothing for me. Okay, you can tell me who they are, I guess. But
yeah, you can, if you don't feel like it's a crazy spoiler, you can tell us who they are. Like, oh, they're in Talamasca. Oh, they are a vampire. Oh, they are
you
a
can
witch.
say who they are. Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. So this
Thank
is the lady whose name that was Jennifer. I don't recognize her from anything. This is Gabriella, whose name is being changed from Gabrielle. Is that Lestat? Is she related to him? Oh, that's his mom.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, blue. Now I got to see her face again. Click her.
Okay, she
Gabriella's
gonna be
wild.
wild. Oh,
Let
God.
me see.
I'm terrified. I'm not turning off my pop-up blocker.
She kind of looks like who she look like? What's the actress she looks
like? She
like?
remind me of what's Wanda? She could look like her in some years. Like
Wanda.
Yeah, from WandaVision. What's her name? The Olsen. This could be her in like another 15, 20 years.
Now I'm mad because I really want to think of the person I'm thinking of because I don't see that.
You don't see that? I feel like
but
she
if I
could
could think of the lady, I feel like you agree with who I'm thinking of more. I just can't think of her name.
Oh, okay. Well, she remind me of her. This is like she could be her when she likes it.
Okay, fine. 60, I guess.
Yeah. All right, now Ella. This is Ella Valentine, who is gonna be
Black Conflux. Oh, that's the show. That better be the show. Who is Black Conflux?
No, that's her name. That's gonna
is
be
it
her
for
name.
real?
No.
Oh, so she probably gonna be in Talamasca then.
Oh, she's from Pride and Prejudice. Yes, in 1995 with Colin Firth, she played Elizabeth Bennet. Okay. Why didn't they say that? See, don't give me started. Why didn't they say that? I don't know the line.
Baby Jinx from Queen of the Damned. Who's
she does. That's right. She looks like Elizabeth Olsen and Meryl Streep had a baby. Exactly.
There you go. That's still the lady I'm thinking of is not either one of those names, but I will concede to that. Meryl Streep adds a little something extra to that.
Yeah. Okay. So she's Baby Jinx from Queen of the Damned. Okay. I don't remember Baby Jinx.
Search Baby Jinx from Queen of the Damned.
I'm not finna. Absolutely.
Just the original character.
Don't have me on here.
We just looking for if they got a photo. Now they saying Queen of the Damned the movie or the show.
No, that's the books.
The books.
Yeah, she wasn't. There was no baby Jinx in that atrocious movie we watched. I can assure you. I can assure you.
Listen, it
don't
is
know. No.
Don't do that shit. The movie like that.
Janine Sorales from Apples Never Fall in the role of Christine Claire, who works with Rockstar Lestat. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
And here we go. Okay. Don't recognize her.
Queen of the Damned had enough problems. It definitely didn't need a baby.
He wasn't in the film. Thank you, Mary. I thought not. I'm like, I don't remember that. And then we have Christopher Heyerdahl in the role of Marius. Okay.
I'm
Marius. I know who that is. I'm not turning on these ads, y'all. Stop asking.
Yeah. No, you good.
Okay. I am not clocking his face right off cuff. Okay. I was trying to see some stuff he was in. Okay. Yeah. Catwoman. Who he was? Twilight. Oh, he was in Twilight.
Marcus in Twilight.
He was one of them old vampires. Oh, he was.
Okay. And then I think he was. What's his? Did he work at that? At the place that she worked at.
Who?
In Catwoman. Was she at the?
He just said the rock star. I don't know who he was. That's all it said.
Oh. He's
one of Volturi. Yes, I remember that. And he was Alistair in Supernatural. Okay. you missed us, so we missed y'all too. Here comes Johnny. Hey, welcome to the stream. Okay, we be carrying on. And then Damian Atkins from Slings and Arrows in the role of Magnus, Lestat's maker. And there's no picture.
Now this is gonna be interesting for me. Well, we
see how that's
Damian Atkins, because honestly,
he hasn't been in anything.
You not like thinking back on it, the original movie, definitely.
No, Marius was the one. Wait, was that
honestly Marius? I really liked his character in that movie.
Yeah, he was the only one I kind of liked. He was.
Yeah, he was charismatic. He was interesting. Anytime he was on the screen, it pulled me back in. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise wasn't doing nothing for me.
Oh, don't remind me. Let me show you this guy. I guess this is him. I don't know if this is him. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. So I don't think that's
not
him
what I
though,
wanted.
because he doesn't really have much, and he has something from like 1985 in his credits. So I'm assuming he's like maybe an old man.
that
So that
can't be
doesn't
him.
sound right. Yeah. So
Because that was about to make me a little. I was like, "What, bitch?"
He's a theater actor.
That's not the vibes I want. Okay. I like that too, because honestly, the more and more I can't recognize a face in a project, really like puts me more into it. Like Louis and Daniel, y'all are amazing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I personally didn't have much experience with Sam Reid before this, so this whole introduction to this beautiful man is
they're gonna do good.
Thank you, Jesus. So yeah, I like these no names in here, especially if they worth their salt.
For this show, well, for this particular show, I do trust them so much. So
he's won a bunch of Canadian theater awards. That's no one.
All right, so
I'm not up on my Canadian theater.
We got a few interviews we can watch, but we're gonna go ahead and watch this teaser first, the sneak peek or whatever you want. You know, everything got 50 names: teaser, sneak peek, amuse bouche, appetizer.
Oh wait, before we get into actual video stuff, I kind of want to just run through that interview, and then hopefully that'll maybe have us up a little bit more context.
Because I could not find the interview I saw on TikTok. I feel like it was I thought it was the interview, the same one, but I could not find it. So
did you read this one? This was with the EW interview, I think.
I don't think I read it.
Okay. I mean, it's, I don't know. You know, it's whatever. But this one just gave us a little bit more, I guess, context into like the creation of it, the process, some things in the show, I guess. So I just went and picked some like notes from it that I really liked. I love that they kind of was like pretty much stating that going into this, because we've been since the start of season 2 been theorizing what season 3 was going to be like. We're thinking like maybe like just the same events but from Lestat's perspective, which honestly at this point what we know we're getting, thank God that didn't happen. Like honestly, because I think just because I was dying for more interview with the vampire content, I would have took that in spades, been completely and utterly fine. But I do love that we're actually like really moving it. So he was like, Lestat is pissed at the portrayal of him in the book that Daniel and Louis did. So this is his way of reclaiming his story. So I was like, okay, interesting. So the first thing I thought of when I read that was the scene of Louis going to Lestat at the end of the season when he was broken down and tired, magically playing wooden pianos with his brain.
that little clip comes up often on TikTok.
I do see it sometimes too.
Yeah.
So it took me back to that moment, but in that moment I was like, okay, that was Lestat being very transparent, right? He's being remorseful of Claudia's passing and his part in it and what he did to Louis and all of that.
Okay.
And then we're now here where now he feels a way about the book and he's out here trying to put his own version on it, his own twist. So I just thought that was interesting. Just speaks to Lestat as a character, because it's like, you can never just Lestat's just never going to be at that even keel, at that place where he can just concede and move on and heal and grow. No, he has to be the number one Grand Dame diva. And not just for you to know and me to know, for the world to know. So the moment that book touched the masses, I feel like he was in that broken down apartment and said,
it's time to get up. It's time to get up. Y'all forgot I'm that girl, okay? And I could definitely you be in your little subtle phase, your demure phase, and people forget who you are. And I'm gonna I have the MTV and we have the Screen Rant interview pulled up. Nice. So I do have those. Yeah, I think you shared them in the Discord. So yeah, we are going to get into those. But yeah, this was just one that was a read, and so he's just bringing up interesting things that he thought from it, and then we'll watch the little sneak peek.
Yeah. And I think this the other thing that I wanted to bring up, two other things, was one, they were pretty much hinting. I feel like, do you think they're gonna just because he said we just started filming, but we're telling the story through music videos, and you'll see those. It sounded like he was saying we'll see those before the show, so I'm wondering if that's going to be this season's promo. Is like back to back, like
oh my god, yes, that would be so good because yes, I did hear about the infamous. He only had a scarf to wear for his outfit for something. So yeah, drop that music video or whatever it is. They could drop it. They could just drop it every weekend, and that could just be all the promo. Yeah, he said something about like there was some of the wardrobe for this season. They were kind of talking about it in one of the interviews, and he was saying that like they literally gave him a scarf, and he was like, "This is it," and they were like, "Yep, that's the outfit." And I'm like, I love whoever is on that team.
I do too. I love you so much. And then the last part that I wanted to bring up was this was interesting because it's kind of like, I guess, addressing Louis as a unreliable narrator, which we talked about a lot. And it was and this is just an interesting perspective. They started the singing and all the music first. So Sam was learning the story of the script. Oh wait, this is on my last point. Sam was learning the story of the script through the music instead of the actual script, which I thought it was an interesting way to get into the character.
Yeah.
But Louis' unreliable narrator part is, I don't think that Lestat has the same intention to tell his story as Louis has. I don't think we should ever try and say that Louis is a liar or unreliable. He's remembering things that are perfectly valid. Honestly, he's still unreliable because what he's telling us.
He's unreliable because of Armand. So yeah, whatever you want to call it, girl, like unreliable.
Right. But it says, but Lestat, he's not trying to necessarily unpack something that might be wound up in his head incorrectly. Right. Lestat is much more aware of the structures in which the storytelling might or might not take place. So I think they're just like kind of putting a little extra nudge into like this idea of like they're both telling their stories and getting it out, but they're doing it in a way that's very true to them. Louis it's a perspective thing. He wants to sit down and have this very in-depth, let's go through each thing step by step.
And he thinks he's telling the truth. I kind of feel like that's what he's saying. Like Louis is intending to tell the true story. He just is scrambled up. But Lestat is a stunt queen, and Lestat is gonna be Lestat. That's kind of what I hear.
I cannot wait to see this. Oh my god!
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's gonna be. I mean, based off that little that little teaser we got at the end of last season with him. Yeah, the kind
which we might need to re-listen at the end of this. Maybe we just need to end the show with that music video again.
Yeah, I've been singing the song like all day. Now that it's been like stuff has been coming out, the song came back up in my head. I feel like everybody is an unreliable narrator. Louis didn't lie. He recalled things the way he did through the filter of his emotions, the way we all do. Yeah, I love that. That is the perfect description of it.
True. In addition to the mental manipulation as well.
I just can't wait to see Armand again. I'm just so excited.
And he needs at least one fan, so I love that.
You don't get me started. It's too early. It's too early for all that. I can't wait to hear the music. Yeah, Daniel Hart does such a good job with all the music. Like I love the soundtrack for season 2. I mean, season 1 and season 2, just so good. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait to hear this one too. Like I'd listen to season 2 soundtrack often. It's very good. Okay, well, we're gonna look at this little sneak peek, and it's a whole 2 minutes. So I don't know what they about to be doing.
It needs to be 6.
Right.
It is unhealthy, my obsession with Sam Reid right now.
We're here in Toronto shooting season 3, and we're going on tour with the Vampire Lestat.
I want the shirt. I want the shirt.
It's a wild ride. In season 3, Lestat's living a rock star life in its most hedonistic, authentic way. Right now, he wants to be completely engulfed in the music. It lights a fire in him.
No region.
This show is so crazy. Every season feels entirely different. Got 100 new skill sets to try and learn and rehearse, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day for 2 years in the trailer, I could hear him next door practicing. Everyone's in for a treat.
I'm so excited for everyone to see these wild costumes, these crazy sets, the extraordinary music.
I want to be an extra.
Is the world ready for season 3 of Interview with the Vampire? They better be ready. It's a big season. I think we're going to call it the Vampire Lestat, though, aren't we?
Very good. Very good. Okay, what do we think? I don't know what to think. Yeah, this is the most forefront thought in my mind. So let's try to come up with a real thought that I'm trying to
okay, real thought. I should have been an extra in that crowd surfing video so I could get a handful of Sam Reid.
We need to go to Canada. Are they still? They got some more to shoot, like concerts, because they said they're only like 1/5 of the way through, if even that. So
we need to be on our Googles.
Yes.
Because listen, I already am not the biggest fan of the US. Do I need to get citizenship?
You need to.
I heard that new prime minister is not too far from Trudeau, bitch. It might not be that hard.
We need to pull up. And honestly, I want a tour t-shirt. That's the other thought I had. I definitely want that. And I'm very excited because I think I saw another interview where, of course, Jacob was saying Sam's ability to transform into a rock star was amazing. And even in those little snippets that we saw, it's just so good. Now, where was the snippet where he was body rolling? Where they get that from? And I seen another snippet where Lestat sitting at a conference table, like yelling. Like,
I did see. I feel like that was probably one of the stills or scenes in maybe in a video we watched when this first dropped, like when the previews were.
Okay, because I'm like, what is happening? I think they're still shooting in Canada. Yes. We're gonna watch it again. The Angry Violence.
Yeah, I think they're only like a month or two into filming right now.
Yeah, they're not very far into it. They need to release better. Yeah, now they can't miss with the t-shirt. Y'all think AMC gonna fumble the bag and not release the tour t-shirt?
Listen to me. Guess what I've just discovered in 2025? My capabilities with AI. Tell me if I don't see a shirt that I want. I will.
It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be on somebody's Redbubble. Somebody's
gonna be on mine.
It's gonna be on yours. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my own.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't see
graphic, I just want that. There was another real trailer, but it's not released yet. Is it not released yet? I don't think there's another trailer, right? Let me see. I'm just gonna double check.
Well, why you double check?
I'm gonna let that play again. Yeah,
I do. Oh well, yeah, we can play it again.
What?
I'll say what I'm gonna say after. No, we play it again. I'll say what after.
Okay. I don't want to miss it. Hold on. You can say what you want to say while I'm looking, because I'm not gonna play it and not be looking at it.
His you were saying, his ability to like just adapt and like fall into these characters, just become that role. Like honestly, it makes me so excited to just see his portrayal of this rock star Lestat, because like looking at the elements of Lestat as a person and how he's portrayed theatrically on the stage, like the body language, it's all there, and just knowing that he's gonna elevate it. I need to see what that looks like in a longer period of time than these couple seconds in this trailer. Like even just that moment where he like threw his head back and was like chest out. It was just like the way his body was positioned in front of that microphone. Girl, yes. I don't know if I can review this. I don't know if we can. Are we gonna live stream these episodes?
Of course we are. Of course we are.
I need to watch it.
You're gonna have
to. I might need to watch it by myself first.
You're just gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to cut your camera off. You're just gonna.
That's probably what's gonna have to happen, because the amount of times my eyes gonna be crossed, I don't need y'all really having the ability to make a compilation of that. So I need to.
On Twitter.
Yes, there's a.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it on Twitter. I'm not logged into Twitter on here though. So I don't know who. If y'all could tell me who has it posted, if anybody has Blue Sky, they could just tell me who to look up real quick.
Because I'm not on Blue
I'll pull
Sky
it up
either.
on Google. I'm not on Blue Sky. So if you know a user that has it, drop their name and I'll just Google it and pull it up. But in the meantime, I'm gonna run this back.
Here we go. Send to the stage, please. Send to the stage. This is on.
We're here in Toronto shooting season 3, and we're going on tour with the Vampire Lestat.
Go back and pause.
It's a wild ride.
You go back to where?
I want to see that tour shirt, the back of that tour shirt.
Oh, I have a picture of it.
It's a wild.
Wait, did I not go back far enough? Oh
No, I think you went back a little too far.
no,
3, and we're going on.
Oh,
It's-
you're right.
yeah. Atlanta's at the bottom.
Oh, is it? That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, because I told you Atlanta was the last stop.
The Atlanta was. Listen,
I sure wish. I hope that's what if that's like the press tour schedule minus some of these cities nobody in it.
we need to actually do homework to know in advance, because I told you we already had
Yes.
that conversation before. I'm tired of my favorites just randomly doing stuff and I'm not around. I told you about Salon randomly getting up on that laundromat, washing machine, doing a whole set.
And Memphis, he don't need to be in Memphis. I mean, I guess they did the blues, but it's kind of ghetto out there. Albany, nobody lives
I
up
mean,
there.
but like, why is he in Ohio at all?
And it's like
Is
3
Ohio
stops
like a-
too. It's like 3 stops.
Connecticut.
He doesn't need to go. He could just cut all this. Right. Okay. Oakland can stay. I mean,
Corvallis.
Cali can stay. He could just cut a bunch of that. To my why is he playing in Corvallis? I went to college there. That's not even a venue.
They just went on and did ChatGPT give us some dates.
Give
and
me
names,
some dates and names. Yeah, but Atlanta's
with the
down there at the
Vampire
bottom.
Lestat.
Well, actually, when you think about it,
It's a wild
he's
ride.
kind of like a indie underground
Yeah.
guy, right? So he would be playing these like dive bars.
Because like
and
if he
stuff.
was a rapper, he'd still be in strip clubs. It feels like.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's bigger than that. But this is what it feel like. I mean, but the venues.
I mean, I guess he could be a little bigger.
These venues are quite small though, from what I'm seeing. But that just could be like the filming venue.
In season 3, Lestat's living a rock star life in its most hedonistic, authentic way. Right now, he wants to be completely engulfed in the music. It lights a fire in him. This show is so crazy. Every season feels entirely different. Got 100 new skill sets to try and learn and rehearse, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on
Every
one
day
second. Pause.
for-
Pause.
Right.
Hey, got games. I got a raid and I'm not on Twitch at all, so I did not see it. Hey, we're watching the interview with the vampire, the Vampire Lestat trailer. So yeah, if you're not watching that show, it's amazing. And I know you
What
like
are
to
you
react
doing?
to shows. This is a good one. It's amazing. If you ever watch it, I definitely want to see your reaction. It is amazing. We're going into season 3. And come on, chat,
Yes,
tell
indeed.
them, look, we will not, we're not going to hold you, right? It's an amazing show. We are going to be rewatching season 2 at some point. But if you have not seen Interview with the Vampire, starting Jacob Anderson, who was in Game of Thrones, and Sam
And the love of
Reid,
my life, Sam Reid.
then you should watch it. It's so good. So good. You love the books and you were scared. Oh, take a second. We are
Listen.
apologists over here. Let me tell you.
You said love the books and I was scared. Throw caution to the wind.
You are safe.
Trepidation doesn't have a place here.
You are safe. You're safe.
Bless yourself. Watch episode 1.
Yeah. And
Come back and
me.
tell us you're not about to finish.
Yeah.
Make it to the last 15 minutes of episode 1 and tell us you're not going to finish this fucking show.
Yeah. It's amazing. But I hope y'all have been doing great. I haven't seen y'all in a while. I see you go live all the time. I hope y'all are doing great over there. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Y'all can follow me. Lately, I've been doing a lot of watch-alongs. We were watching Love Island. Don't get me started. We still watch anime. So right now we're watching 2B Hero X. And what else? We're watching The Summer Hikaru Died, which is also pretty good so far. fingers crossed. And right now we're just taking a break from all of that to talk about Interview with the Vampire, because they had the San Diego Comic-Con and they dropped a lot of tea. So we're just kind of getting into that. All my Fangbanger friends are here with me. So that's what we're doing today. Choose a number between 1 and 112. Lestat. What you say?
Lestat, the number 6.
Me too. Okay, we found a user. Okay. So you've watched both seasons over 10 times?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, amazing. Okay, let me look up this user.
Kind of time, girl. That's a lot.
That is a lot. Twan, fill the space while I look up this user to see if we can find the trailer that they premiered at Comic-Con, because they gave me a name. So let me see. I love y'all. Y'all be doing the Lord's work in the chat.
I don't know what to expect from this music. The really big part of me wants them to release the entirety of whatever soundtrack or album this could be before the show airs. I want it immediately. I want to go into the show knowing these songs already. You know what I mean? Yeah. Genuinely.
I want them to do a tour.
They don't do that though, because if they're really going to, he says they can tell the story through the music. Sam was like, he had so much fun putting the ideas of what's going to happen in the story from the music. So I doubt they would give us the entirety of it, just because the smarter people that's going to sit down and do the research and pick apart lyrics are going to tell the whole season. But I really hope they give us at least like 3 good solid songs or music videos. That's my desire. Let's see here. Amazing. Read all 13 books 2 to 3 times. Yes, ma'am. Love it. Super fan. It seems it may be more blues than rock. A part of me does not care. A part of me does not give a fuck. Right, but that's interesting. I do want a little bit more rock, but if it's more blues, that's fine. I get to go on Spotify and select Sam's voice and fall asleep to that. I don't care what it is. I saw the trailer. Sam is not human, of course. Sophie says, apparently we're getting some music before the show, at least from what I heard. I heard the same thing. I think we're getting some music. I just want to know how much. What's this is? A Monkey Boy says rice belongs to the don't know how to say that family, which includes grasses and what is this?
Which includes what? Okay, I can't find anything. So I'll keep y'all posted. I don't know what this is either, but okay, I'm here for it.
Okay, yeah, woo! Nice. Whatever great. Sam does is amazing, and the music inspiration list was pretty long. So really curious on what they do.
Is this a rice thing that y'all got going in Luke's chat? Is this a rice thing?
What is that?
Carry on. No, it's just like they're randomly talking about rice. I feel like I've seen this happen before. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's the
next
thing.
Is maize.
It's the thing. Okay. So let's finish this trailer. I couldn't find the trailer, so what y'all could do is if you want to send it to me somehow. I don't know how to make that happen. I am on Twitter. But I don't think you could post them in my chat. I block all kind of links. So we're gonna finish this trailer.
2 years.
Go back.
Skill sets.
We gonna start over. Why not?
Send to the stage, please. Send to the stage. This is
We're here in Toronto shooting season 3, and we're going on tour with the Vampire Lestat.
Toronto.
It's a wild ride. In season 3, Lestat's living a rock star life in its most hedonistic, authentic way. Right now, he wants to be completely engulfed in the music. It lights a fire in him. This show is so crazy. Every season feels entirely different. Got 100 new skill sets to try and learn and rehearse, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
Every day for 2 years in the trailer, I could hear him next door practicing.
He looks so weird with just his contacts in.
I know. It threw me off so much.
I'm so excited for everyone to see these wild costumes, these crazy sets, extraordinary music. Is the world ready for season 3 of Into the Vampire? They better be ready. It's a big season. I think we're going to call it the Vampire Lestat, though, aren't we?
As we should. I would have definitely bought front row tickets to that. You know how I get down if I'm really into something.
Oh yeah.
I would have spent the coin to be middle stage, front row, hand on knee. Give me your sweat towel.
I absolutely
cool down
with be right there.
An additional meet and greet ticket.
And what do we think of the cast? Yeah, we looked through the new cast. I'm glad Delaney is back, and I'm glad my Pookie Bear Armand is gonna be back. Okay. So,
I do, but where is Akasha?
They said they have the ink hasn't dried on the person. They said they cast somebody, but it's not like 100% settled yet. So they couldn't announce it as DCC.
Okay, because I was hoping that wasn't being like, so you didn't see the name, bitch.
Yeah.
Good
they
luck.
said the ink's not dry on that.
Okay,
and yeah.
That's great.
So I don't know who any of those people are, but I have so much faith in this this show that I'm not concerned.
Can I have a request? I need Akasha to be deep, dark, deep chocolate. I'm talking about
boy.
Like I want Akasha to be the baddest midnight skin, delicious woman on the planet. They need to put in their foot. Find that girl.
I saw a woman on Alandria's TikTok live, actually. No, on her Instagram. She posted an Instagram story. That color. And for me. It was like a model. She was like taller than Alandria, because Alandria is pretty short, but she was like taller than her.
Is it that model that was in that like real viral picture of her in like this iridescent blue going to purple with like a short?
It wasn't her,
Okay.
but I know you talking about. But this lady had a fro, and she was like, her skin was like perfect.
Yeah. Tika Sumpter. I haven't seen Tika Sumpter in a while. Let me look at her again.
Oh, you just watched Fantastic Four? How was it? How was Pedro?
I'm hearing some bad reviews.
I don't really care.
I don't either. I'm going to see it.
We don't really care.
Okay, I could see Tika, I guess. No,
yeah, I mean, for me,
I don't want Tika.
Even if she's not like, because she's Middle Eastern in the book, but not me shading the book. Let me not.
I was about to say.
I'm still just mad. Great. I'm still just mad at the movie. I'm still mad at the queen of the damn movie. Let me hold all my smoke for that movie adaptation. I'm not going to shoot strays at other things. That movie pissed me off, but I did find this on TikTok. So let's see what this is. Lord help us. I don't know how good the quality is, but we're going to watch it. I don't think I can make this bigger. So is there any sound? Is there? No.
Calls me back a week later.
Wait, what is this? Go back.
And him talk to me. He says, not Louis Lestat, the white guy. I'm like, blow me. I hang up. Calls me back a week later.
What big head is this?
I have one meeting with him, a meeting with Lestat's lawyer, and it's Vampire Rumspringer for Danny Boy Malloy. I'm glad the book worked out for you. You read it? You liked it?
I didn't like me in it. Passive, selfish, a liar, and not the lying to myself kind of liar.
He didn't like the part about Claudia and him on the train.
I'm excited. I cannot wait. was her name? Sakura Yukio.
And then come home canoodling with one of its victims, did he? Who did that, I wonder? Repeat the name. Santiago, I could understand at least he had a presence, but I'm happy to discuss Armand if you think that would help. Is it true that you had a second home in Sausalito with him? We did. Did you take turns driving across the Golden Gate Bridge? Who held the wheel harder? On each other's backs and pretending to guess wrong. I bet. Very specific details of blood out of thin air. Buy that their book.
Let's try and circle back to the particulars.
They already have that much, and they haven't even filmed that much.
Yeah, he said in one of those interviews, what was it? One of those, I was looking to see how long was I skipping through, and like the one line I heard was like, we only filmed like a fifth of the stuff. So he was like, everything that's going to be in whatever trailer is only going to be like a portion of a fifth of the show. That's wild.
So much already. Oh my God, I want to scream. It was so good. And even that bad, grainy quality with that big head person in the way, whoever that was, because I know they weren't allowed to like bring phones in or like film. So they did.
Listen, I would have had them. What was it? Them
the medical
glasses on.
They probably took all them at the door. Take the medical glasses. Yep, go on, take them off. Hand them over.
That was good though.
Yes,
that was good.
So good.
And you know what? I was wondering if they were going to keep that type of a through line from Queen of the Damned, because I feel like Lestat really did care about his bandmates. And I feel like they might bring that into, because we don't often see him really caring about too many people outside of Louis and like, I guess Antoinette or whatever. Like, fuck her. We never get her.
No, not you still got smoke for her.
Because like you ruining the namesake. But it like I don't know who he was carrying, potentially somebody in his band or whatever, but I didn't see Louis in that scene. So this looks very seclusive to him, like just only him and maybe his bandmates. So I do like maybe seeing him open up his feelers for other people, maybe him like diving into more of his emotions with other people.
Right. You didn't see the beginning of that argument, but it looks like good stuff. I was scouring the internet trying to find a version of it. I wonder why they haven't let it out yet, but
another thing to point out too about that trailer, I loved I think you said he was at like a meeting or something.
Mm-hmm. That's what I saw. Yeah,
that looks like it looks like it is Louis and Lestat in the room with their lawyers.
What is that?
Talking like about this book. I am so living.
I wonder like what's going, because I was like, damn, it looked like they're doing a divorce proceeding or something. But I guess it's about
look like it.
Because I guess because Lestat would have a problem.
It has to be about the book, right?
I mean, it's about the book, but at the same time, Louis was just telling his side, but Daniel wrote it.
I mean, he could be in the room too.
Yeah,
at the foot of the table.
Yeah, but he did say some shady shit about Lestat, though. I mean,
Louis didn't even love the way he was portrayed in the book, so it wasn't even like he got to fully see. There's no telling what Lestat looks like, especially from Daniel's. If Daniel is the last one putting the word in, I bet Lestat's on 10.
Yeah, it seems like a defamation lawsuit. It does. I love it. It's so good.
I cannot wait. This is gonna be crazy. Lestat talking about defamation.
Yeah.
Lestat talk about defamation.
Oh my God, that was so good. I wish I could find a better view of it. Everything else I see is everything I see. Yeah, just keeps being like either one part. I haven't seen anybody else. Shout out to that person for taking one for the team.
For real.
Because they definitely was not supposed to be filming that. I love it. Yeah, but I don't see anybody else who has posted the whole trailer on TikTok. So yeah. Okay, well that was really cute. Did y'all? We want to move on to an interview. We probably got enough
Was
time
there
to watch
anything
one.
like specifically that like jumped out to you?
It was too much. Let me watch it again. You know what stood out to me was I never thought about a vampire getting drunk and like throwing up and it would be like blood everywhere. Did you see when he was like on the toilet, like slouched over? And I hadn't thought about that. Oh my God, that would be terrible.
That is funny because that's the only thing you drinking or eating.
Yeah, so he's like drunk and he just that's even worse. I hate throwing clean and throw up. I couldn't imagine cleaning up after Lestat. Like the NDA is probably crazy.
Oh, and he's also I didn't even process that.
Wait.
Well, peeing blood as well. That's a nasty vampire UTI. But I think Talamasca did, since Daniel mentioned at the end of season 2 that Talamasca edited the book. I didn't catch that.
Oh, they did?
I definitely didn't catch that.
He's peeing blood too. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. And then yeah, the younger scenes. That's what I'm sure. The scenes where they go back, and I guess obviously if we see his maker, we're gonna go back and get that story. So it was cool seeing him with. I thought I was watching Outlander for a second. He was over there looking like from Outlander. He's sitting over there looking like Jamie for a second because that's kind of the looks almost like the time period that they're in on that show. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was wondering what that was. So I'm very excited. I don't know
wait, hold on. Sorry.
I don't know what was going on with him and his mama, but it looked freaky and weird. So I don't know what that was.
I'm hoping no Damon shit. Please don't let it be no Damon shit.
It was definitely giving strange. I wish I could zoom in more.
Oh, baby Lestat, I didn't see. I'm gonna watch this like 20 more times.
Yeah, I didn't see baby Lestat either. How y'all seen all this with this grainy picture?
To me, he's just not Louis Lestat, the white guy.
I didn't see no baby.
I hang up. Calls me back a week later. I want to.
This is just one frame. You probably got to watch it a little bit
meeting with him
to catch it. Oh, I'm definitely going to be going through this at like 0.10 speed.
I need to find a good one without this person head in the way too.
I'm glad the book worked out for you. You read it? You liked it?
I didn't like me in it. Passive, selfish.
I ain't like you in it either.
And not the lying to myself kind of liar.
He didn't like the part about Claudia and him on the train.
I just miss Daniel.
Oh, Lestat didn't like the part about him and Claudia on the train, I'm assuming.
No, he was saying Louis, right? Oh, and they could.
Louis wasn't on the train.
Well, he was just saying the reading the part because he was like, did you like the book? And he was like, I didn't like blah blah blah.
He didn't like me in it, and then Daniel was laughing, and he was like, ha ha ha. He didn't like the part about him and Claudia on the train. I'm assuming he talking about Lestat.
Oh, he said he didn't.
He didn't like the part about.
Oh, I didn't hear him
on the train. It's like that.
Well, then you shouldn't have did it. Tickets, please. You should have never did it.
I was living for it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find recordings online because I can't find. I'm not logged into my Twitter on my computer. Yeah, that looks like it could be a victim.
Was that his mom in the audience? Or was that
I don't know.
Girl?
That's what I was like. She's looking crazy.
Oh no, that was her. She wouldn't have been that modern. Yeah, that was her.
One of its victims, did he? Who did that, I wonder? Repeat the name. Santiago, I could understand.
I would love to be Lestat's lawyer.
I'm happy to discuss Armand if you think that would help.
Is it true that you had a second home in Sausalito with him? We did. Did you take turns driving across the Golden Gate Bridge? Who held the wheel harder?
On each other's backs and pretending to guess wrong.
I bet. Very specific detail the book on a thin air. Buy that book.
Let's try and circle back to the particulars.
I bet.
That would be me. Crash out. Crash out. Drop the trailer. AMC.
I love that we're
It's
getting to see
trauma.
like the world know he's a vampire too. On top of that, so it's like
Yeah, I forgot that was a big part of it. That was like part of his whole thing.
yeah, the book, girl, it's out. Which is interesting that I thought that Talamasca would just edit the book versus keeping it completely under wraps. I wonder, like, what was it that like? Was there anything that Daniel had to do for them
I
to
guess
allow him to do it? Like, I'm curious because I mean,
I would think they would
feel
want
like-
certain stuff left out, right?
So I do have a new
But like the Talamasca, your job is to like, I guess, protect the world from the unseen things. Like
Yeah.
this book is literally changing
Telling
your
all it.
whole company's mission statement. So
That's
like
what
it's interesting that they would just give him leeway to release it. Like,
But how much did they
would take him out.
change? Like that's the thing, we don't know what they changed.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm just thinking. Lestat's reaction to Louis touching his lawyer's arm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find those good recordings. If you follow me on Twitter and you find any good ones, go ahead and send it to you, girl. Thank you. So we're gonna look at the MTV interview, I guess. That one's about 10 minutes, so we're just gonna go ahead and play that one, I think.
Lock screen. I want to show you, Sam. This is my new
Is
photo.
that we just like? Is this the beginning or?
I'm not sure
Why
this is
so-
the whole thing. I think this might be like a portion of it, maybe.
You know what? YouTube get on my damn nerves. Anyway, we'll play this.
My screen. This is just going to be what I do.
I knew that's what was coming. Yes.
That's all of our
Don't
lock
change
Yeah,
my
right.
lock screen.
So excited for this one. Interview with Vampire back at Comic-Con. It's good to see you all. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Look, talk to me. I was just reminiscing about Comic-Con experiences. You were saying the first time you were here before the show even was on. So now you're about to feel the love today. Do you anticipate a moment like this? Seeing the fans in this kind of unique circumstance? Do you get a buzz out of it?
Thank you,
or what?
Olin.
Sam loves it.
It's a lot. You'd rather be in a cave right now? Like what?
No, I mean, it is nice to see. I think, we always, like last year, we showed them a teaser, which, we had made just specifically for Comic-Con, which was kind of a wild thing to do. And this year we're doing the same thing. So we do try and, provide some special experiences for those going to the panel, but usually you have to sit there and watch the reactions, so it's quite an extreme sort of experience, but it's very fun.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can delude yourself when you're making the thing into like, this is just for us, right? We're making art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are all these folks that are really obsessed with this.
We love our fans. The fans are very strong. I've been in a lot of different things over the years. I can't say that I'm usually super enthusiastic about the things I'm doing. This thing, I'm really into this show. I am as much a fanboy of the show as I am in the show. So I relate to the people and their excitement about the show because I get excited about the show. I get excited about when I watch it, and I get excited about when we're making it. As we make it, we learn about it. Like it's kind of a strange experience. We don't do cliche, so we're like exploring when we do scenes. It's great.
We're actual nerds. So this is like we're at home. It's not
Right. I know you are. I know Jacob. This because Sam, I remember we were talking last year. We did say we felt bad you weren't here last time.
I've seen that video. I've seen it.
And I
saw you say, do you guys want to like talk about Jacob?
I did say that, didn't I?
I feel like I really stood up for you in that
You did. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Cut me off.
Yeah.
I betrayed you.
It's like none of that. Absolutely none of that. Yeah.
But is this kind of like your vibe? Like, I mean, you obviously were here for Thrones as well. Like, so you have a long history with this. So
yeah, I love it here. I get like, I didn't dress up this year, but like first time I came here, I had like a full Miles Morales costume on. I was like a MF Doom, Doctor Doom crossover when we were here last time. I love dressing up and being like amongst my people.
And I have so many videos on my phone of Jacob walking on the floor as Dr. Doom, and like other Dr. Dooms, like, you know, going like, oh, amazing, cool costume, let's take a photograph. And I was like videoing them. They obviously didn't know who it was underneath in the costume. So yeah, it was a pretty, they were just admiring.
I think you're muted. Your mic is off.
Yeah, it was good.
But Sam Reid is the one recording, but y'all don't know.
That was back in the
They don't know.
years.
No, there will be no crossover.
Speaking of costumes, I do have a new lock
Can you
screen
imagine
I want
wheels
to
on
show
the
you,
floor?
Sam,
Sam,
this
can you
is
take a
my new photo on my screen.
Yeah, girl, move.
This is just going to be what I do.
That's coming. Yes.
That's all of our lock screen.
Yeah, right? I'm surprised you didn't walk in like this today. Would you rather take your shirt off for all of us?
Yeah, it's actually quite cold today, so I was expecting to wear less, and then I was like, no,
You know,
I think
Sam,
I'm gonna wear this jacket.
Someone took that and did an AI and animated it into you doing a concert, and I have to say, it doesn't come close. I mean, I've seen the concerts, and it's kind of interesting. They made that picture start moving.
Daniel said,
walks
the
out on the
AI
stage,
was
starts
cute, but I
performing.
saw it.
Of course, it's kind of robotic, which you are
We are
anything
so
but robotic.
cooked.
You are not robotic.
It's so over.
What is this world?
What has happened?
I've not seen that. Do I want to see that?
No.
Do you
Sounds
have
like
it? No, yeah.
Let's talk about it though. Cameras are up finally, and we were talking about this last year. I mean, this is very exciting to see this part of this character explored. Are you embracing your rock god moment? How's it been going?
It's I mean, you know, oh god, I think I should just say yeah.
Just stop there.
Yeah, because it's a shame. It would be a shame for me to talk about how technical everything is, because it really is technical. But yeah, it's really fun. It's a really weird and surreal thing to do, to like add music to a character. He's always had music, but like to add a musical element to the show. We're not making a musical.
Yeah.
You know, it's a concert, and the music comes in a natural way, as you would see any band playing music. But yeah, like Lestat's a musician now, and he's like a full-blown musician, and that's how he's expressing himself. He's already a very expressive character, and now he's kind of like, you know, expressing in hip thrusts and gyration.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a little look at that, but like in that kind of like the tight leather pants, the Jim Morrison kind of vibe, it must be surreal to kind of like see yourself like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to see myself that much because I'm, you know, there doing it, but and I try not to like look too much. But
I have other photos if you want.
Yeah, no, I've seen a few. I mean, it is funny when we're doing the costume fittings, and Lex Wood, you know, fantastic costume designer this season. You know, we have giggles because, like, I think like 3 days ago,
Let's try on this handkerchief.
It was just a scarf.
Yeah, this is where you said that it's just a scarf.
Yeah, that was quite a conversation.
Maybe somewhere.
Anything else? No.
One sock,
Yeah.
a scarf.
Yeah. How
No sock.
right you might be.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I was closer than I thought.
No sock.
Literally.
Either or.
Literally.
It's not.
I hope that scene is long. I hope they release the extended cut. We gonna need that.
Extended directors, uncensored,
Right. We
with
need
or
the
without scarf. Any options on the Blu-ray?
Zack Snyder cut.
Literally, yeah, there is something very interesting about like a musician and their relationship with their body. Is it's kind of like there is like a bareness that musicians do have, and it's quite common. I mean, like everyone sort of performs semi-nude or in like a leotard, or I mean, I'm not in a leotard, but you know, like it's a kind of common.
I have
You're
never.
I was
full.
gonna say, we have-
Rally Richie's full overalls.
We have we have an accomplished musician here. I mean, from your perspective, this must be pretty fun to see your friend.
It's
do this.
amazing. Yeah, it's like it's hard to overstate like what a transformation it. Like you have always been a rock star, Sam, but like it's kind of crazy. It's like being at a show. Yeah. It's very
Embrace it, just
no
look at it.
pressure of being hyped up there, but yeah, I mean,
He's
it's
such
very
a
cool
humble
hearing it
queen.
from
He's so
Jacob.
humble.
Extraordinary musician,
Yes.
you know, an incredible live performer. So thanks.
I like somebody asked yesterday, like, did you give Sam any advice? And I was like, no, definitely not. But actually, I did. I was like, just have rugs around you all the time. I was like, rugs are great. They just make you feel great.
That was your sole piece of advice. Like, make sure you have rugs there.
Emotional support rugs.
Yeah. And then I did start sending you pictures of all the rugs that did turn up, because I think that's obviously synonymous, is that the word, with music spaces, is rugs. I think they're really there for sound, but you feel like they're there for comfort.
It's a bit of both.
Catching
Yeah.
the flu.
So we were talking about the fandom before, and you were
Yeah,
that's true.
plugged in. You're seeing AI
That's
videos
true.
online, but like, you know, I remember you telling me last year, like you got like bloody scrunchies. Like that was so. In the last year, has there been anything particularly that struck you, whether it's been sent to you or you've seen out in the wild?
Jacob recently gave me that somebody gave him like this beautiful clay like model of Lestat dressed as Harlequin, which is, you know, kind of creepy, but also like really cool and incredible piece of artistry, which I now have in my trailer. So I've like put in the trailer, and he's glued to the desk, and he kind of like waves hello to me when I walk in. He's right there next to my labyrinth poster.
Really 3D printed out.
I had this line, these couple of lines where I'm talking about how your relationship is like a Telemundo soap opera. And I didn't even want to do it. I had to do it in this funny accent in the first season. People lip sync to it and post it. I've counted over 50 people have done this now. And they just keep posting these things. And then I was kind of collecting them for a while. And then I got made fun of because I was collecting them. So I stopped doing it, stopped looking for them. But it is amazing.
They really be on the internet.
I was just about
at least
say.
The two of them. Sam probably just runs away to his farm and tries to disappear, but Jacob and Eric definitely are chronically.
I saw a clip on TikTok of Daniel getting roasted, or at least him saying like he felt insecure about them roasting him about how much he's on TikTok, and him saying that just made me giggle thinking about that, because he was like, I've counted about 50 people. I'm like, because you're on TikTok a lot, ain't you, Daniel?
TikTok a lot, yeah.
I keep calling him Daniel. I can't break these people away from these characters.
I go in between his real name and his character names a lot of times. So.
I feel like it's always going to be the character's name for me. I'm sorry.
He is chronically online. He may have come across some of
our
TikToks.
Who made fun of you?
The internet.
Oh, the internet.
The internet made fun of
I feel like this is Eric's like
the interweb.
This weekend is like Eric's coming out as like being chronically online.
Who knew? I mean,
like TikTok.
Of the three of you, I was not going to predict Eric.
It just comes to me. It comes to me. I look at one or two, and then the next thing I know, there's a flood of things coming to me. And well, last night
coming to me. You're flipping through them, Daniel. You're
secret TikToker over here. He's totally.
I mean, I learned about this year. I think that you have a TikTok, which I found kind of incredible.
I have a TikTok.
It's not secret.
I look at TikTok.
I'm working out
I'm not
there.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram. And then I post oddball little things. They don't let us post everything. I take pictures all the time on set.
You lurk on TikTok is what you're saying.
What?
You're not on TikTok. You're
I lurk.
Yeah,
I lurk. There's all kinds of things about me as some kind of old guy who's kind of like lurking around this young thing. I don't care.
It's all good. It's all good.
This is a great way to start.
What could be better than having fun?
I've got a little Louis plushie, which is just one of my favorite things ever. And he sleeps. He doesn't sleep. He's not real.
Oh
but
no, Jacob. No, are you okay?
No, he sits at the bottom of my daughter's bed. So that when I'm away, she's like, that's a little daddy. So that was like the most.
Yeah.
Does it have fangs?
Yeah, and blood.
Did you make it yourself?
No.
Just
So someone gave it to me
good.
at an event that we did. Yeah.
Have you seen tattoos of yourself, either from the Thrones character or this? Like, I would imagine they're out there.
Yeah.
They gotta be.
Yeah, I've seen somebody's got like a grey worm thigh tattoo, which is
that's crazy.
Yeah. You're welcome. It hurts a lot.
There's like things I gotta buy for this season.
You making a list?
Yep.
I want the Harley Quinn
Louis plushie. I need a Lestat plushie. I do need a 3D.
I've seen the Lestat. I think I've seen a Lestat plushie. I've seen Sam holding a Lestat plushie. It was really cute. I don't know where they're getting them from though.
My favorite one is like
that 10 minutes went by so quick.
Oh, it did. I didn't even realize it was over.
Yeah, that was so quick. So they have all these little clips. When are they gonna release this panel? Where do they release the panel? Do they release them on YouTube eventually? Because I've literally never. I think sometimes it comes out like way after the fact.
But what was that? Was it like a director's interview or something like that? I think it was. If you wanted to watch it, but it looked like it was long.
I had a Screen Rant one. That was the last one I had.
Okay, let's see that one then.
This was the two they said were good. I think they said this one and the MTV one was what?
I mean, like it's.
Oh yeah, they're all here for this one. So we'll do this one, and then I think.
Totally. logical that he's up there going like, I'm a vampire. I mean, like, it's totally logical that he's up there going like, I'm a vampire. Listen to my music, kind of like, you know, I want to drink your blood.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome, one and all, to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm Tatiana Hollander at the Screen Rant basement, here with the cast of Interview with a Vampire, or as it will soon be known, the Vampire Lestat. Drum roll. How are we all feeling?
I thought that was a spoiler, but I guess this didn't happen.
This is gonna be, we're jumping to the future. We're in the future now.
Okay,
Yeah. So, first of all, Rolin, I got to ask you.
Okay.
Lestat's turn to tell his story.
Yes.
How does that change everything? Turning everything up to 11, if you will.
They hoard them. Okay.
Yeah, it's so interesting, right? So yes, there is a big VO. There is a big VO in the show. It was really strong in the delightful book. And we tried for a little bit to try to write without it, and then we missed it desperately. And I don't know, he basically has to explain to the world why a particular rock album almost destroyed the entire planet. So, you know, it starts there. How about that?
It's only coming out after the panel, not after the show.
Oh, I mean, it's in the first minute of the show. I mean, that's not a spoiler. We do that in the first minute of the show. It's fine.
They're so funny. Like, dang.
In April.
Sam, I
love this cast, man.
On my interviews, I saw you said that rock stars are inherently vampiric.
Yeah.
Can you talk about melding the rock star persona with the vampire? Why one is so perfect for the other?
Well, firstly, I would say that Anne Rice always said that rock stars are inherently vampiric. So I was kind of just riffing on a theme that she said, but
plagiarism.
Definitely draining the wallet.
Plagiarism, or, you know, kind of inspiration. Or just direct quoting. But like Lestat was instrumental in the creation of the Theatre of the Vampires, and you know, that's a safe space for vampires to kind of chuck all their vampireness out there on the stage and kind of let loose and be themselves to a degree, hiding in plain sight. And there's like a very strong link between the way that Lestat approaches being a rock star, a vampire rock star, as how he was when he was part of the Theatre of the Vampires. And, you know, like, it's very true. Aside from what Anne Rice said, it's very true. Like, you know, like how many pop songs and rock songs are about being a vampire or have vampireness in them? You know, you could just look at Florence Welch or Chappell Roan or Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I was trying to think of her. You know, like, it's very, very common to kind of like, you know, associate otherness, associate kind of carnal desire with being a vampire. And it's very common. So it makes total sense to me. I mean, like, it's totally logical that he's up there going like, I'm a vampire. Listen to my music. Kind of like, you know, I want to drink your blood. He could be singing about anything, you know, but he's using that metaphor. So no brainer.
I love that. Yeah. Very,
we
very
would not care.
Brainy answer to a no brainer question. No, it's all good.
It's cool because it does feel like I'm watching this as them. Like, I feel like I'm sitting down watching these three people talk about their book and music.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about we were talking about K-pop demon hunters and the Soldier Boys whole thing where they were like these demons who were just like, yeah, we're demons. We're gonna consume your soul. We're gonna eat them, and people like did not care, and I would definitely be in the audience, like,
right,
yeah, who cares? Drink my blood, whatever.
Right, because you can beat my idol.
Exactly.
Brainiac.
Try and be jokey.
Yeah.
Let me take a joke.
No. So Jacob, Louis has been finding himself within season 2 and also presumably since season 2. What can you tell us about what's different about Louis in season 3?
I think Louis sort of did find himself, or he found like a version of self-acceptance. And I think in that time, maybe he got a little bit bored, and he's diversified his life. Yeah,
he's like, I can say that.
Diversified even wider than he did back in the day. But yeah, there's always going to be like a thing that draws him back to his past, in a few different directions.
What Louis gonna be into?
Yeah.
He gonna be smashing
like
and everything.
For everything to not be right in the world of Louis de Poindulac.
I'm always prepared for that.
They better give me my
talking about?
space between them two. I have a feeling.
No, because that's what
the
it sounds
word
like.
Past means Lestat.
Lestat. He's talking about he has diversified his life. So I'm like, oh, he's Louis. Like, he's smoldering. He giving them eyes. You know how he is.
Diversifying that, but he says make his way back to
his past.
And I'm just like,
yeah, he's talking about smashing all kind of people. Rolin suggests that Lestat is doing a narration. I mean, based off the movie, even though I know it's crazy adaptation, like I think that's how the movie starts. Like he's narrating, like Lestat's narrating the movie. So I would think they would keep that.
Eric, Daniel's gotten his own taste of both celebrity and vampirism. Can you talk about where we find him? What's different about him? How is he dealing with post-book release life?
Well, the book has been released. He's also a vampire now. He has a new lease on life. And because when you go all the way back to the very first minutes of this series, he's kind of hanging around at home, disgruntled and kind of retired, just waiting to nothing. And then he goes to Dubai and everything changes. So, I mean, he's the kind of guy, he really wants to grab the bull by the horns. He really wants to get into this vampire thing, but it turns out to be, I mean, without giving away any storylines or anything, it's much more challenging than he thought it was going to be. And, you know, he and Louis were getting pretty deep, got very deep in the interview. It's going to be very different interviewing Lestat or trying to or wanting to or whatever. Somebody's joking. Somebody's joking.
Looks into the camera like we're on The Office.
He continues to try to interview, and that's going to be challenging as well.
Love that.
This is a tightrope of talking and not saying anything.
Right, really good.
Yeah,
you're a pro.
Right. Sam is my
yes, post panel.
Sam is my vampire coach as well. He coaches me on He coaches me on how to bite people as well. Which is
and are you good at
crazy.
that?
Daniel's he's just
I'm
a
not
baby.
good at it, but I've been doing it. It's a dream come true.
Now, Daniel in real
He's
life,
the baby.
Not Daniel the character, as I get.
Oh, I understand
in
now.
my mind,
Yes, you're talking to me.
I am speaking
Hello.
to you directly. Obviously, music is very important in the world of Anne Rice, and now it's also very important in the show, especially more than ever now. What inspirations are you drawing from? You know, how are you developing Rockstar Lestat?
We're developing it together. We started in the writer's room last year, talking a lot about the book, Anne's Lestat, Anne's rock and roll, what would be different about it for 2025 and 2026. We talked about inspirations like Kurt Cobain. We talked about Otis Redding. Both of them have a vulnerable quality to their songwriting and their performance, a rawness that puts emotion at the forefront. That's what we wanted for Lestat, because that is what we already know to be true of him outside of singing. We wanted to bring that into his performance as a rock star as well.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. Also very exciting, something that I will find out in a few hours, is Delaney is back. Hello.
Yes.
That is on the panel. I promise you that I read the email.
I love the way, like, even him is just like
screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
yes,
cannot tell
I gotta give you a bigger one. Real Rashid is coming back. Real Rashid is coming back. There you go.
Yes. Now, can you tell me what is happening there? Can you tell me how early on you knew you had to have her back?
Probably 5 minutes after her audition.
Good job, Delaney.
Everybody that you think should come back is coming back. All that stuff's coming back.
Everybody?
Yeah, no, there was.
Can we have two Claudias?
We had to
right.
think about how to use her. We came up with something we thought was really exciting and really interesting. And so, it's coming.
Oh, they had to think about how to use her. So they.
Yeah.
Not only the people that are coming back, but then there'll be more than the people.
Yes, there's
coming
new.
back.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new people.
There are a bunch of new people. There are a bunch of.
The lore is coming. Everybody's coming in. All the Mariuses and the Magnuses and the Akashas and all that stuff. Yeah.
Of the ones he just mentioned, since now you know.
I can't wait to see who Akashi is.
Who are you most excited to see on the show?
I'm going to be devastated if I don't like her, though.
I've been like Jennifer Healy
I'll give her a chance
Gabriella,
if they like her.
going for the full Italian version of the name. is extraordinary and force of absolute chaos in the show, and an extraordinary actor. And I'm really excited for people to see that iteration of that character come to life for the first time ever. Yeah, so it's pretty great.
And the perfect actress.
Oh, the perfect actor for the role. I mean, beyond perfect casting.
Now, obviously, Louis and Lestat have many miles to go before they can potentially be companions for one another again. So
there you go.
Way.
Some long ways.
I know can
yeah.
fans of that relationship look forward to in season 3.
Beef. Pure beef. No, I don't know.
100% beef.
100% beef.
Lots of fighting. I'm here for it.
Like, it's such a fun dynamic to play because, you know, like, obviously we all know they love each other. We know they love each other, but, you know,
He sounds so
the
tired,
line
man.
between love
He
and
said
hate
they
is so
so-
fine. You can't hate somebody you don't love, or at least you can't, you know what I mean? So you can not give a crap about somebody, not think about them if you don't love them, but if you love them, you can hate them. And I think that's a really fun dynamic for the two of them to play. And
I'm gonna
it also
argue
gives
Trump,
us a
but
journey,
continue.
and you know, it's a long journey. You know, you can't get everything you want all the time, at least at the beginning. You know?
Yeah, and
What does
also,
that
like,
mean?
yeah, mum and dad fighting doesn't mean divorce, but maybe it does. But like,
And it doesn't mean they
there's
don't
a
love
fun
me.
tension
Right?
in not knowing if your parents are going to break up or not.
Whose parents are we to? Just the world.
We're mum and dad.
To whom?
To
the internet.
The internet.
to the people that watch the show.
Exactly.
But I would also say, like I think they're like one of those really traumatic couples that like get divorced and get remarried, and then maybe get divorced again and then get remarried. Like that level of chaos.
Renew their vows and then get divorced. Like ask
kill
for a
each other.
separation
Yeah.
whilst renewing their vows.
Yeah.
And then set fire to the chapel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it gets
Fun
on
one
stream
another.
with you too.
Yeah.
Your fights are pretty bad.
Yeah.
No. Eric, one of my favorite storylines in season 2 was with Armand and Daniel. Can I expect more from where that came from?
Go ahead.
He keep on looking at him.
Armand and Daniel will be face to face again, and
Face to
and
face, face to ass.
it's
That's
already
it.
it's
He's like, that's all, folks.
we've already shot some of it, and it's pretty intense.
Revelatory cow
Give
trade.
me that
My
microphone.
goodness.
I want to say something about
Screen
characters.
Rant has the scoop.
Wait, are they smashing?
That's what it feel like.
Definitely feel
The
like
way they was trying to take that microphone away.
they was like, not too much. Not too
Right. But real quick, since we do got to pause and I don't want to forget. I am so happy they mentioned it earlier. They just quickly said it. We're not making a musical.
Mm-hmm.
I am so happy about that because a quiet fear is that it's like one of like that. I don't know if you ever saw it, but that one musical Buffy episode where it was legitimately a musical. Like we're talking and all of a sudden we end our sentence and break into song. I am so glad they're not doing this.
Or like how some people said the Joker Part 2 was a musical.
But
Some people
honestly,
said that it wasn't. It to me, it didn't read musical, but a lot of people felt, because of the musical numbers. So I guess they're
Yeah.
saying we're not gonna break off, and you're gonna get this complete musical number in between the
Yeah.
story. Like I think it'll be like kind of mixed in with the story. Pretty
because
well.
I would have to put Joker or Folly Ado in between like the extremes. Like one show where they're like, oh, we're not making a musical, and then it's like, oh my God, what do I want for dinner? And
No, like I don't think classic music, but I think what he's saying in this context would just be more like we're not gonna break off the story and just you watch a whole Lestat performance and then we move on. Like I think that's kind of what he's saying they're not gonna do. I can see us getting to like a minute or two of a performance or just like the end or something like that, like just seeing it, being in it, but not like let's listen to this 3-minute song and then like keep going.
I mean, a part of me would kind of love that, but I just like it if they do it exactly how they said it would happen, like where we're telling a natural story and the music comes in where the music comes in the world, because there's music playing in the world doesn't mean life is a musical. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I feel like
they're
it's
going
gonna
about
be.
their story and all of a sudden Lestat has to go to a concert and fucking play a gig. We get that 2.5 to 3 minutes.
I feel like we're
love
gonna
that.
get that, but even just in some of those shots with like people in the crowd, like all these stories being told and all these players, like we will probably get songs, but it'll be like someone's in the crowd, he's performing, kind of like in a movie where like at the end he's like performing that whole song, but there's like so much happening in the crowd with people that you're hearing the performance, but you're not just
But
like
you're-
watching
yeah.
the performance. I think it's gonna be
Gotcha.
like that. Yeah. Where there'll be
Yeah.
stuff going on around while he's performing, so we'll get them, but we won't be like just watching it. Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's not like Louis talking to Lestat and he's like, it's
Break
been
out
so
into
long
song.
since we've actually been a couple, and every time
It's like, like please. And hey, Onyx Crown, yesterday was good. Yeah, we're eating good today, so we're enjoying this little meal, you know, before we go on our fast again. So yeah, this is definitely a celebratory day for all the morsels they gave us. This was like a little amuse-bouche, I would say.
Yeah.
We've been eating crumbs before this. So
What he say though? April. He said, "Is that when this season
He
comes
did
back?"
say
Oh my
April.
god, that's so long. But okay.
But I'm
We had to
starting a
do the
new
same
job,
thing
so I'm
last
hoping
time.
it'll like speed things up because like I'll be working so much that I'll just look up and it'll be April. Like I'm just really hoping that that's the case. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Hey, Black Cat Kyoto, you missed our reactions. I missed you guys and the show and reacting to it. We've been finding things to watch in between, and we've had quite some disappointment.
Listen, it's crazy though. We really, I feel like everything we do now is like, okay, so what can we do until the interview?
And now we have to figure this out longer. Like, luckily there has been some solid anime, but oh my god, like that's
course.
about it. Literally, the backstory of Lestat is sad. I'm ready to cry. You know what I'm saying?
I am too.
Yeah.
I mean, just the rats alone with what he's told us already is enough to be sad. But like thinking about like anytime you add a mother into the dynamic of trauma, instant way to fuck me up.
Toxic moms.
Instant way to fuck me up.
Yeah.
You won't get me with a dad storyline, but you throw that mom in there, regardless if it's bad or good. I'm tuned in.
Yeah, I think the live performances will be a co-open lead into that. That'll be cool too, or just like even closing out. But I think they'll find a good way to weave it in. Yes, we did watch the Talamasca trailer towards the beginning of the stream. I'll try to go back and timestamp it after the live is over, so people will know if they let me keep the video up because we don't watch like 4 videos.
Has nothing to do with what we're actually doing in this production, but in the Anne Rice, and they will be. You just said Marius is coming, right? You just said that.
Yep.
Those Marius, and
You just said it, right?
are two amazing characters,
He's so
and I
scared.
can't wait to see that. I don't even think I have any scenes with them really, but they are just amazing characters and very rich. I mean, I would love to be Marius in the real world. I mean,
You were doing so well.
It's still too close. I'll just keep it over here.
It's still too close.
I think you're doing great. I think you're doing a great job.
Of course, interviewer.
You need to read more of the book.
Right.
And you be trusted.
I still want to do everything he does. I don't care.
I think we're
They
finished.
are at
I think
fault,
we're-
Rob.
I'm canceled.
They are.
I'm off the show. Sorry, AMC. Cancel my contract.
Daniel, you mentioned kind of like building Lestat, you know, and the musical world together.
Yeah.
Can you talk about any one moment or song that really stands out to you without?
He
or
snatched
musical
that
piece
mic
without spoiling
quick.
anything?
I don't even know
Is
what
there
he was
anything that
gonna
really?
say.
We've done some recording already of some of the songs for season 3 because we'll be performing them with Lestat and with his band on camera. So we had to have stuff ready to go before we started filming. To do that, we needed Sam in the studio, and we did a chunk of songs already. When we still got some to go, but did a chunk of songs where Sam came in and sang a bunch of songs in a row in a studio for several days. There was a particular song that I can't tell you many details of, but a particular song plays a pivotal role in one of the episodes early on that we needed sooner than later. I had sung on the demos to give Sam something to work from because I was just sort of holed up by myself writing all these songs in the writer's room. So I had sung on the demos to give Sam something to work from. He came in. He had been working with a vocal coach. I had not been there, so I didn't know what he had been working on. He came in, he started to sing this song in the studio, and I just turned to the engineer. We were just looking at each other, just so thrilled by the choices that he was making that were not something that I had sung on the demo, that were things that he had brought to it himself, things that were part of Lestat, things that were part of Sam's particular vocal style and range that are different from my own. It was so delightful to hear. Such a joy, a thrill, total thrill.
I can't wait to hear
And then
it.
last but not least, Rolin, I know based on the names that we've seen and also just things that you have said in the past that there's like little Queen of the Dam creeping in, you know?
From our pilot.
Exactly. From the beginning. From the beginning. However, I would like to know, is there anything that is off the table in the Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles world? Is there anything that you're like, I don't know that we can do that? Oh, okay.
Why?
No, just, you know.
I don't know. Oh,
great answer.
You said something to me.
You can say gather now, but like, yeah, there's probably. I mean, for me, there's things way deep down there, and there's probably like some landmines there that we just have ways to go to. Why we should not fear anything. Everything should be on the table.
Yeah. We are fearless.
Yeah.
In Interview with the Vampire.
They've navigated well so far.
Yeah, definitely well.
Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Have a wonderful Comic-Con.
Thank you.
That was good. Yeah. They've navigated a lot of things that I feel like are landmines already based off what some people in the chat have told us happens in the books and the ages of people in the books. They've done pretty good job, I think, navigating. So I'm like, I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't see them having an issue.
Damn it. I just forgot what my point. I had a point that I was going to make at the very end of that.
Oh, you should have interjected. Sorry.
I should have.
But yeah, that was good. Those are some good interviews. I'm very excited to see. We probably won't get anything for a while, right? When do you think they're going to drop that trailer?
If it's coming out in April, hopefully January, please. At least.
They're going to have a future. I think they may drop it when Talamasca comes out. You don't think so?
I know they should. They should. They
in.
should do some teasers, some very like consistent teasers, the small clips, and then like just give us something to like nibble on.
Yeah.
Until we get there.
Since they know
break that San Diego Comic-Con trailer up into
that was a long trailer. That was
right.
quite a long trailer. I was shocked for it to be so early in filming that it was actually as long as it was. So yeah. I mean, I think they'll drop that around October. For sure. And then they'll maybe drop another one. Because last time they had all kind of like directors, sneak peeks, snippets. They had all kind of things. We watched quite a few things before we actually got to the season. So I think we had maybe like 3 or 4 trailers by the time we got to the season, right? So
I think so.
I feel like
we had a few.
So yeah, we only got that one. So I feel like they may drop that in October. That tracks. But dang, April is so far away.
It is.
Because the last season came on when? I feel like last season came on like in summer. Like, yeah.
I feel like we were definitely waiting.
Maybe it was April.
However long it was.
Yeah. So I'm sad to hear that. But this was great. I enjoyed reacting to it. If y'all see any crumbs that come out, you can drop it in the comments of this video. I will see it, or whatever video you see. There's a better quality video if I have Tumblr. Who got it on Tumblr? I don't know why AMC Plus won't go ahead and drop it. Just drop it. And they play too much. Don't get me started. They get on my nerves.
I'm really trying to claw that thought back.
What thought?
That I had while it was playing.
Dang. Some people be on Tumblr? That's crazy.
I thought Tumblr was dead since they got rid of corn.
I was like, dang, people be on Tumblr like that. To think they've only been filming for 20. Yeah, that was a crazy trailer for 22 days. So yeah, I'm very excited. Well, if we don't see, I don't think there's anything else related. I know with this Comic-Con, it was going to be a lot coming out. So we'll more than likely pop back up if there's more Talamasca stuff that comes out, that's worth some mention, or if there gets to be some good buzz around it. But, we'll give Talamasca a shot, I guess. So, when October comes, we'll check that out and see how we feel about it. I don't know if we will immediately pencil it in to be a watch along, but we definitely will be watching, I guess. And we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll watch the pilot live or something and just see how we feel about it for sure. Mm-hmm. So we'll do that. I'm going to be working. So I have to work every other weekend, But I am day shift and my shift ends at 7. So I don't think it'll be an issue with watching it because there's no way I'm going to go to sleep without watching Interview with the Vampire when it's out. So I don't think it'll be a problem, but I will keep y'all posted on that. So yeah. Anything else?
I'm really irritated. I have a feeling
you're gonna remember
when I think of it. I'm gonna
you're,
be mad because I ain't gonna want to just talk about it. It's gonna be something I wanted to say on live, but whatever.
You're gonna text me. You're gonna be like, I just remember as soon as the live end. Anything else in the chat? If, like I said, if y'all find anything else, y'all find a plug for that trailer and it's really good quality, drop it. I don't know if you can drop it in the comments, but I don't know who I am on Twitter. I think I'm KawaiiBree123 on Twitter as well. So y'all can just message me on Twitter. I know it's a couple of y'all who be hitting me up on there anytime anything new drops. So I appreciate that. And then, as far as that, you can see the potatoes drop in October and then use the music videos as promos. Yeah, I think the music videos might be teasers. That'll be cute. That'll be real cute. So in the meantime, next week we'll be talking about To Be Hero X, I think. We'll have another episode. Yeah, we'll be talking about that. And then as far as like live action shows, I don't think there's anything that we're watching right now. So we just go week by week for now. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll catch y'all next time. We appreciate you. It was good seeing all of y'all. Take care, and we'll see y'all when Talamasca drops something, or if IWTV drops something else, or the Vampire Lestat. All right. Bye.
Bye.